Didi!
Which infertility causes. Sometimes the society blames the man for not being man enough, for not being able to produce a child.
Excuse me. I want to carry my grandson. I must carry my grandchild before I die.
You have used to draw my brother. You have used to uncle. You must take another wife.
He lacks direction.
She has no function.
He's like a ship without a rudder.
A car with a long steering.
He's going round and round the circle almost shot
With no direction.
He has gone past age 30 and has nothing to show for it. No achievement.
No award.
No glory.
No flame.
No track.
No light.
No
What rights? What rights do you have to judge me? Can you imagine? Voices, fingers, eyes all directed at you. challenging, abusing. And you feel like ending your own life. Is it my fault?
You ask yourself in a dulcet tone.
Is it my fault?
You scream, almost losing your nuts.
PD, please, you just have to be a man. You have to be strong. Remember that they are humans. It's normal. Forgive them. Just talk to your inner self. Because you can't just sit in pain because God doesn't hate you. Well, I know it's a very hard feeling, but
How do you convince the people who have refused to see the obvious? Larry, I am tired. I need a way out.
But PD, you've always been a man. This is not the time to stop. Well, it's unfortunate that I can't help as a friend. But we won't stop praying.
I know it will happen one day. If it's a boy, we will jump and run together. We will sing and laugh and tell each other tales in open field under the moonlight. I will teach him everything my father taught me and more. I will help him not to make the same mistake that I made, but to learn to make his own. I will teach him pride and give him time. My own time. That priceless commodity every child deserves. I will take him to Stamford Bridge to see Chelsea's live match.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know he's a Chelsea fan. If it's a girl, I will love her for her daintiness. I will be her protector from the wolves that stand at the door as she grows older. I will stand guard with a symbolic rifle, with a rocket-propelled grenade, with a Russian Kalashnikov. And God help that man. That man that will disrespect her chastity, and the one born with a shifty eyes and wandering fingers. When I become a father, I will be a friend to my son and to my daughter.
I know how you feel, Beauty. I understand your pain.
No, you don't. You have no idea how my heart burns.
Hey, don't be rash. Come on. The honor of your life will one day give you a life to bear. Look, all you need is patience, my dear.
You don't know how I feel because you're not in my shoes. I remember the sounds and cries of children from my homestead. We had no barren in my lineage. All those joyous moments when children play together and you sit and watch as the fun turns into competition. Then quarrels start between them. Then they grow and grow in your presence within the twinkle of an eye as they learn to say their first words. Daddy, Mommy, and they grow and...
Calm down. You're thinking too much. I think you need some rest. How on earth can I say this? My husband will kill me. It's sad seeing someone who is lost and you know the way, but you just can't help. How do I tell her I was also in her shoes? She even believe I suffered from infertility for 10 years? Ah! I'm just shy. I think I need to rethink. She needs to see my IVF consultant.
Everybody run away. Everybody busybody.
part of the problem.
Yes.
Causes here, challenges there, in-laws, friends, even enemies, including those who never ever wanted you to marry that man. They would even go on to say,
I told you not to marry that because
He has exchanged his manhood for money.
you are the one to lose. He has girlfriends outside.
in a flash, your heart begins to beat as the memory of those thoughts haunt you. You begin to search yourself for nothing that is lost. Then gradually, the human in you starts to suspect the late nights he comes back home, the meetings, the days he does not have appetite, including the sister that calls him, and many more.
I know you won't dare. I'm sure you don't want to test my anger.
Larry, I beg you. Look, I can't sit and watch this continue. They've suffered enough. The best we can do is to help them just as we got help in our trying time.
How do you want me to feel among my friends and colleagues when you know that I am a friend or member to a fertility company because I had issues for some time? Must we sing it everywhere that we had infertility problems? My dear, every man has a cross to bear.
I know how you feel and what this might cost you. Look, we were helped after many years of frustration. We did IVF. Why can't we pass this message on to them to stop this pandemic? Look, the best they can get from us is for us to pull them by the hand, show them the way, and make them have a success story like we did. Sons and daughters, please think about this.
Everybody run away. Everybody busy body. Everybody Ben Johnson, them go deny, them don't know you again. Everybody run away. Everybody busy body. Everybody Ben Johnson, them go deny, them don't know you again. Everybody run away. Everybody busy body. Everybody Ben Johnson, them go deny, them don't know you again.
Here I am, alone in my world, clinging to my fears of another woman with my husband. One day, after our meeting at the IVF center, his people came again for a decisive family meeting. Then they left. That night, after a pitched battle, after heavy exchange of words, the night I lost my nuts, the night I felt like a barren woman, overshadowed by frustration, lost in a pool of confusion, blinded in shame. Jealousy and selfishness tore me like a robe. It blinded my brains. Silently, the knife I was using to peel my carrots flew off my hands in anger. It hit him on the soft spots. He went down immediately. Not knowing I was 2 weeks pregnant. Ayo's medical consultant's prediction was true.
misconceptions, so many complications, distractions, and people need direction. Newer dimensions to infertility are popping up, and newer strategies are needed to combat them. Please, Larry, look, it is only those who have experienced it that can explain it with vivid examples. Family and friends. We have become their family and friends. Without us, the pain continues. They are redundant without us. Love overflows and joy never ends in a home that is blessed with family and friends. Silence is not the answer. When silence is attached to infertility, it causes more problem and prolongs the solution. We shy away from these issues, and we are shielding information of family and friends who need us, but we never can tell what our advice and direction to colleagues can do. We need to give them courage and pull them by the hand, because their success story is our success. With love, advice, and counseling, we would have succeeded in reducing the rate of this seeming scourge.
I understand your point. I guess it's time to stop clinging to the sad memory of the past. Depression solves nothing.
Your brother is alive and strong, and his wife here is very healthy and pregnant.
Pregnant? I told you. Did that tell you?
Yes, thank you. I expect you 100% that this pregnancy is going to stay.
Depression always occurs within a social context. Relationship, work, poverty, hope, children, parents, and so on can all contribute to the generation of a depressive episode.
For this reason, we say break the silence and stop the stigmatization attached to infertility.
Show the depressed the way. Give them light, for IVF works.
We all answer to a higher destiny.